I'll be fine, Mom. This is something I have to do by myself. Hello? Anyone here? I'm looking for the headquarters of the conservation crew.
What's that?
Places, everyone. New recruit coming in hot. Bait's been set. Let's see if we can get a little nibble.
Hello? Anyone here?
Hello, Lana. We've been expecting you. Only the ones who pass the test will find the Conservation Crew HQ. Are you ready? What has armor but is not a knight? Snaps but is not a twig, and is always at home, even on the move?
I don't know. Namaste, little fish. Can you help me out by solving this riddle?
I can help.
Ah! I'm sorry, I didn't see you there.
No one ever does. What has armor but is not a knight? Snaps but is not a twig, and is always at home, even on the move. Think. You've got this.
So, armor, snaps, always at home. Turtle. The answer is turtle.
Gear up, crew. We've got a mission. Sound off.
Anthony.
Lana.
Dario.
Caitlin.
Jenny. We're kid conservationists, and we know it's our job to save the planet one species at a time. Ocean, lake, river, and land too. Who better than the conservation crew? We're just normal kids living that crew life. Welcome to the conservation crew. I had a good feeling about you. Everyone, this is Lana, our new field expert. You've been on our radar for years. We read your 4th grade book report on biodiversity. Simply astonishing. Your passion for conservation was evident in every paragraph. Now then, let's get you settled. Hope the riddle didn't give you too much trouble.
Well, I had some help from a new friend.
That's what we do here. We help each other inspire, act, and sustain. Speaking of, time to gear up. We've got a mission. Hello? Yes. Yes. It's the president of conservation. Yes. We can do that. Just send all the files directly to my tablet. I'll download the crew and sync with their watches.
Greetings, conservation crew. Today's mission, turtles. Turtles are reptiles with protective shells that help defend them against predators. They are among the oldest and most primitive group of reptiles, having evolved millions of years ago. Turtles live all over the world, in almost every type of climate. Conservation status, unfortunately, many turtle species are listed as threatened, endangered, or even critically endangered. I think they need your help.
Seems like time is a major factor here, people.
Hey, you know me, boss. I came here to play with my friends and save turtles. And now playtime's over.
Love the energy. Your aura is fierce.
Right on.
Lana, Dario, and Dario's fierce aura, you 3 are teaming up for this mission. I need you to set up reconnaissance points out in the wild. I want to witness turtles in their natural habitats. Show me where they live and how they live. Anthony, rendezvous with the top scientists who study turtles.
Herpetologists, that's what they call scientists who study reptiles and amphibians. I know just a team who can help us, sending all bios now.
Take lots of notes. Download me on everything you can find. Also, you'll need some backup. Bring Caitlin with you if you see her.
Right behind ya.
Oh, no idea how you do that. All right, crew, you've got your assignments. Sync your watches.
Hey, Mr. Dave.
I was hoping you would stop by. Somebody told me you might, so I brought a special friend to introduce you to. It's one of my favorite turtles in the world. And it's actually her. This is a wood turtle. This is one of the smartest turtles in the world. But they live in the same place for their entire life.
He's cool.
She's just about 20 years old now, and she can live to be anywhere from 60 to maybe as much as 100 years of age.
Are those scales?
Yep. The turtles are reptiles, so they have scales, just like all reptiles do. Instead of being scales, they're called scutes.
How many different turtles are there in the whole world?
There's really quite a few. There's almost 360 different species. We live in a part of the world that has really a high number. We have over 50 turtles in the United States, around 40 here in the Southeast. In fact, right here in our home state of Tennessee, there are 16 different types of turtles.
How are plants and trees important to turtles?
They're essential to turtles. Without plants and trees, most turtles couldn't survive. Sometimes they live in grassy areas. Without those grasses to feed on and to shelter from the shade, they really couldn't survive in those dry areas. Many turtles actually use plants as a big part of their diet. One place that most people encounter turtles, probably more commonly than anywhere else, is when they see them crossing the road. It's great if you can save those turtles so they don't get hit by another car. But the first and most important thing is to make sure you can do it safely. So on busy roads, it's very difficult to do that. But if you can pull over and move the turtle, that's going to help save that turtle's life. But the one thing to remember is that turtle knows where he lives and he knows where he's going. So you want to move him in the same direction he's going. If you took him the other way, he's going to turn around again and try to cross again. So you want to help him go the right direction. And with a hard-shell turtle like this, it's easy just to pick them up by the shell and grip them. They'll try to scratch you, but they won't do any damage to you. And that way you can carefully hold the turtle and then move him gently and put him over the side. Hey, if you guys would like some more information on turtles, I've got some more on my desktop back in my office.
Already on.
Wow, that was fast.
That's why they pay me all that cheddar.
Wait, you get paid?
Forget I said anything.
$298, $299, $300. Hardly broke a sweat. Ready to get my hands dirty, that's for sure.
All I brought were sandals.
Sandals? Where you're going, you don't need sandals.
Awesome.
Let's go.
Hey Josh, how's it going?
I'm doing well. How about you guys?
Doing good.
So, what exactly are we doing today?
Well, we're out here today trapping one of my experimental ponds. We're looking for turtles. I came out a couple days ago and set a few traps, so hopefully you guys can help me out here. But I'm gonna need to go get waders on before we get in the water, so looks like the trap's moving, looks like we have a turtle, so don't go without me, okay? I need to get some waders.
Oh, I'm going in without him. Never mind, I'll wait.
Did you guys wait on me?
Yep.
All right. So I'm just gonna go out here, and y'all wanna come with? All right, let's go. Let's check this trap. Oh, we got one. Let's move it up here and get it in the shade a little bit more. There we go. It's gonna be interesting, so we have to get it down here with his back end looking at me.
It's hissing.
Yep. Scientists think they're so grumpy because they have to deal with land predators. Also, they have to deal with aquatic predators when they're smaller.
Yeah.
You want to always grab them by the hind legs, okay? With a turtle this size, you don't want to grab them by the tail. And you sure don't want to grab them on the sides because that neck is really long. All right, so what we usually do, set them in a bucket so they don't get away. So the first thing we want to do is scan the turtle with the pit tag reader, see if it's an individual we haven't captured before. Do you want to do it, Dario? Or? All right, so what you want to do is tilt the bucket back towards you and grab the tail, and then very gently hold the tail and read on the muscle. So we insert everything in the tail muscle. So hold it down, hear beep. There you go. Nope, I think it's a new turtle. All right, that's good. Yep, new turtle.
So is this a male or a female?
With a lot of turtle species, you have to look at the tail. And you have to look at the coical opening and look at if it goes further past the shell, then it's a male, but if it's right at the shell, it's a female. And this one's definitely a female.
Is this larger than normal?
No, it's about common for a full-grown adult. So we're gonna insert a pit tag, okay? So it's the same thing. This is a little bit of ethanol, so we're gonna sterilize the region first. Keep it in the bucket, there we go. Sterilize the region. And we're just gonna put it in the tail muscle. This is a very common technique to mark turtles. There we go. And then get the wand ready. There you go, and then right there. There you go. And the next thing we need to do, BM, body mass. All right, I got this high-tech thing. It's called a fish scale. I got the store. So clip, and I'll let you read it out to me.
Okay.
Think you can pick this up with two hands? Just hold it from the top. You gotta hold it up there. All right, hold it right there. All right, so it's 4.87. So now I'm gonna zero it. Keep it, show me the muscles. There we go. All right, now put it down. And then it'll tell me the negative number will be the turtle weight. 494. All right, next thing we need to do is get the body length. All right, grab that bucket, move it out of the way for me. All right, so what you wanna do, I'm gonna hold it down. There you go, open it up, and you're gonna put it right there behind his head on the shell. There you go, now get this guy, or this gal. There you go, now squeeze it.
25.
25.3 is pretty good. Here, let me do it. Well, guys, thanks for helping me collect data on this turtle. And last thing we need to do is release her. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hi, Mackenzie.
Hey, Jenny, how's it going?
I'm good. So tell me a little bit about what you do here at the aquarium.
So I work with a large variety of different reptiles and amphibians, and one of my favorite places to work, of course, is the hatchery here with all the baby turtles.
What are some of your favorite turtles that you take care of here at the nursery?
One of my favorites is actually the big-headed turtle. Now, these guys get their name from the fact that they have that enormous head. They are critically endangered, and I think one of the things that is really interesting about them is the fact that, as most people call it, they have kind of a house on their back. However, I do want to mention it's not just a house for them to live in. Their shell is actually part of their body. It is bone, and it's covered in something called keratin. And keratin is what our fingernails and our hair are made of. And for these guys, it's a really great form of protection for them, and it's really unique that they have this as part of their body. I mean, if you think of something kind of similar, like, say, a hermit crab, they actually don't have that as part of their body. They move into different shells as they grow, but a turtle's shell grows as they grow, and it's really an interesting thing to think about. Now, a lot of people don't realize that their spine and their rib cage is actually part of their shell. If you were to look at a hollowed out shell, you would find their rib cage as well as their spine attached to the shell.
So what project do you work on here at the aquarium?
So right now, the idea behind the nursery is to show off some of the animals that are part of our SSPs.
What does SSP stand for?
SSP stands for Species Survival Plan. And all that means is that it's a plan designed to help a certain species to survive that is not doing so well in its natural habitat. In other words, a species that has really small population size because of different habitat destruction or being taken into the food or pet trade, so forth, where their numbers are just not a lot because people have taken them out of their natural habitat or caused destruction to that habitat. what happens with that is we're one of the institutions that breeds turtles for really endangered species, endangered, critically endangered, vulnerable, threatened species turtles. And it works with us and a bunch of other institutions too, and we move animals back and forth to breed them as we need to. Works out really well. That way we can breed more turtles and eventually, hopefully, release them back into the wild.
I saw that poster over there about the SAFE program. What exactly is the SAFE program?
That's a great question. So the SAFE program is saving animals from extinction. That's what the SAFE part stands for. And so basically we take in turtles that people have as pets that they shouldn't have, that they're trying to send over to the pet trade in Asia and so forth. We take them in, we get them healthy. We either keep them here and home them here, or we send them to another institution, much like ourselves, another zoo or aquarium. Turtles don't really make good pets because of the fact that they take so much work as far as they live a really long time, they take a lot of cleaning after, there's a lot of different things that people don't understand about their diet. They can have problems with vitamin deficiency and so forth. So it's just, they're really hard to keep as pets. So when people have them as pets and they're really not supposed to have them, sometimes they take them out of the wild. There's also a legal trade that goes on where somebody gets them out of the wild originally and they sell them to somebody in a different country, and it becomes a really big problem. It takes a lot of turtles out of their natural habitat, and that's one of the main reasons that over 60% of turtles are currently declining.
So what can we do at home to help turtles?
That is a great question, and we actually here at the Tennessee Aquarium, we have a great example of that because we have a turtle hero simulator where you can actually learn how to be a turtle hero. And what I mean by that is it's a video game that you can play and you can try out different scenarios and have a large house or a small house, have a fenced-in area or a pool or a small pond on your property and see how that affects the box turtles that live in that area. So you should go take a look at it. It's pretty cool.
Well, thank you so much for showing me around the nursery.
No problem. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.
Bye. Hey, everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
Sounds like everyone's fieldwork went swimmingly. Pun 100p intended. Crew, I've just wrapped here at the Turtle Nursery where I learned the herpetologists have created an interactive game. We provide the data and the game helps us build a backyard habitat.
Ooh, coding for conservation. You're speaking my language.
Backyard habitat suitable for turtles? Consider my interest officially piqued. Can we play, boss?
Thought you'd never ask. Step 1, we need to pick our house. Small, medium, or large.
All I need is a cozy nook.
Small it is. Great choice. A small house leaves more room for turtles to make homes. Now, on to step 2. We need to pick a way to mark the edge of our land. The choices are wood fence with gaps, solid stone fence, or plants and trees.
Based on what Dave told us earlier, I'll go with plants and trees.
Boom, plants and trees. Yep, that gives the turtles a nice habitat. A place to rest, a place to eat, and much needed shelter. All right, step 3. Choose a fun way to play on your land. Choices are swimming pool, playset, or small pond.
Swimming pond.
That's not a choice.
Playset pool.
Still not a choice. We'll just go with swimming pool. Looks like this isn't an ideal habitat for turtles.
With what we learned from Josh, I'd go with a small pond.
Oh yeah. Ponds are a natural area for turtles. It gives them water to drink and keeps their skin wet. All right, final step. Choose the way you want your yard to look. The choices are wild natural yard, neat mowed lawn, or planted bushes and flowers.
Speaking from experience, I'll go with planted bushes and flowers because gardening with my mom is a great way to get outside and do something together. It's also helped me learn a lot about plants and our local ecosystem.
Okay, it says good choice. Also, land with plants that grow there naturally really help turtles. It gives turtles a choice of where to live, hide, and lay eggs. Fantastic.
It's like I always say, conservation is a state of harmony between man and nature, a conversation of the future of this wildly diverse spinning rock in the sky.
You always say that?
Great job, team. Another day, another successful mission completed. There's only one thing left to do. Remix these turtle facts into a turtle rap. All right, crew, drop a beat.
Turtle track.
There are over 300 species of turtles around the world.
Slow it down.
They are always at the house, even when on the go.
They can breathe through their bottoms and their motions are slow.
They are truly cold-blooded,
AKA ectothermal.
and the shell is skeleton, except it's external.
Been around since the dinosaurs, so show some respect.
So famous, there's a sweater named after their neck.
They stay low to the ground.
They go under the hurdles, the original backpacker, AKA turtles. They don't make great pets.
So we should visit them at their homes in nature instead.
We have to act to protect turtles in their natural habitats.
Slow it down now.
So these smart, friendly creatures will be around for a long time.
Even though turtles are one of our oldest species, many types of turtle are now endangered.
Slow it down now.